Alright, yeah, let's get it started. Let's see. So, howdy, gang, gamers, fam, fellas, spuds, whatever to call y'all. We got a rerun of a lovely event, one that I have played in the past, but I love it anyways. It's really fun. So, hey Chroma as well. For anyone who's watching, if you've not done the Jade Shadows quest, this will contain spoilers. Just a heads up, just so you know. But if you're fine with that, or if you just want to see the fun little artist lore stuff, you know, you are free to enjoy. You did way too much, oh dear. I've been trying to eat more, you know, so I can be built more like my VTuber. It's like I keep forgetting to eat more, and then I just keep metabolizing as well. So it's just it's just like a double whammy of not being able to game. It's kind of funny. Oh, voice lines are really quiet. Oh yeah, because of my audio setting. Beast is in the belly. The beast. You love spoilers. You eat spoilers for nights. No wonder why you say you eat too much. You've been eating all the spoilers. Let's do so let's turn up the dialogue. Sound effects will keep down. Oh, and then of course, oh gosh, wait. Why is the mote collector at 0? Nope, I've somehow broken the dialogue. Narrative dialogue, enemy dialogue, gameplay dialogue. It should stay down. Dim night. Maybe it's just. Oh well. I think I broke it. Oopsie. If there's any sister beacons down here. Well, usually not here. Start the elevator ascension and they cut the power. What is this? Why do I have to power it manually? Oh, there you go. So big moats give the elevator a speed boost. Which is what we want. So even though it's technically an elevator that we're going up, you can actually spend a lot of your time just jumping around, and you just need to keep charging the elevator.
You're making waves, dreamers.
Yeesh.
I can feel it.
20 energy orbs just like that. Well, that's why Citrune's just the best Warframe, you know? I wonder where all the sister beacons are, though. I should be on Steel. Yeah, I am on Steel Pass. Oh. Usually there's like at least one that's just really visible. Ah, there we go. Awesome. The sister beacons are for the police used in emergencies. You issuing a challenge.
A man who has known starvation
Oh!
in his youth will never tolerate waste. Be warned, I will not let Jade's legacy be squandered, nor that of Orden Karis.
Corpus fears you are wasting your breath, Mr. Granum. Corpus reinforcements inbound to your position.
Oh, yep, I see the final sister beacon. Taron strikes. Oh my goodness. I don't. Well, I think it's gonna be a bit hard to charge a Taron striking here, but it would be kind of funny.
The elevator is out of power. Find more charges or it is stuck here.
Oh. Let me see some Taron strikes used in public. I mean, I think in fishers I see them used. Survival fishers for sure, but a lot of missions aren't long enough for a Taron strike to really happen, you know? Also, love this soundtrack. Can I just say? Pretty much that.
You represent an
Hello,
embarrassing
Rini
mistake.
Villis.
And what do we do with those sisters? We shred them.
Speaking of shreds,
Troops, the enemy is attempting to extract. Failure to stop them will incur my extreme displeasure.
come on, fella now. Just do that because you say you've seen strikes in pubs like 3 times more than you've seen teammates. Oh, that's an interesting metric. Okay. No, I can't have anything. Huh?
You did it. Now,
I feel
bring
like
the ultimates to me on the runner relay.
I didn't think about it, but my hound proccing secondary fortifier is actually very helpful in here. As strange and as the interaction is. The elevator, yeah, we read that out. Yeah, I'm sure at some point you'll get a lot more Sauron strike usage, but yeah, I usually only really see them in survival missions. Oh, you know what? I should actually check. Let's see what's in store. Maybe use all the bugs we can. It's not a bug. It's a feature. It's been in the game for how long now? How many patches has had that? I think it's basically meant to be there. Yeah.
Odysseus. Unlike
Alright.
her vestigial modes, Jade's volatile modes are finite and irreplaceable. Get to them all first, and no desire or ambition will be able to replace them.
Jade's Promise. This is, I think it's also it's the one that you see near Teshin, I think, right? Like gun CO, yeah, multi CO. It's a feature. Like, it's not a mechanic, because mechanic is mechanic is more intentional, I guess, but it's definitely a feature. So yeah, as I mentioned, yeah, all the Stalker and Nightwave stuff is being rerun here. Volatile Moat. I can just call myself a Volatile Moat. The Jade Feather. Yeah, I think I might also go for this. Krios. Deflect the skin. Can get Archon shards, 1 each. That's kind of, it's okay. Wait, they no longer have they don't have energize in here? Wait, huh? Huh? No way. They don't have Arcane Energize in here. That's interesting. Interesting. Because people used to farm this for Arcane Energize, no? Makes you think.
Perhaps
I
the
think there is a
operator
clan
needs to
shop.
take
Oh, yeah,
another
are
trip
they?
to the debt operator. Do
Oh,
you
they
see
are,
anything
they are. Oh, okay, okay. Scared me for a bit there. Well, I wouldn't say scared, but definitely surprised me. Wait, 42! You can get 2 max ranked energizers now. Oh,
Very
wow.
well. Operator?
Alright. Who else do we want to try? Now... No, I don't have Singularity. I keep seeing it in shop, but I
Shall we?
forget
It's time for Nora
to
to
buy
say
it.
goodnight.
Yeah, you're right, you're right. So the legendaries are still there. Interesting that they're clan only.
Nora is all about incentivizing.
Oh, we got clip delegation in the Nightwave shop. That's like, yeah, that's the one thing here. Rejuvenation's not bad. Holster amp is also quite nice. Yeah, I think clip delegation and holster amp are the ones you may want to get from here. Enemy radar is nice for the index, in my opinion. And then that's about it. These are all kind of
Ta-ta,
up to
lovelies.
you.
Excellent armaments, operator. Please return covered in blood. Safe and sound.
Alright, well, we've done a solo Belly of the Beast. Now it's time to see how everyone else's belly's beast, as they say. Or not. Yeah, I'm in a public mission. Lobby, rather. Oh, who knows? Of course, anyone in chat, if you would like to join, you just need to have done the Jade Shadows quest and also
Ordis
Steel.
will not stand idly by while Parvos Granan reads the last
Oh, there we
vestiges of
go. We
Jade
got
Feather's
a
excellent
Clerval, we got a
chinchilla program. You
Titania,
must be
we
BB.
got
Could that be your Orden Karis? I'd recognize that voice anywhere. How far you've fallen. Corpus, these thieves and their renegade leader are taking my volatile boats. End them.
got a Wukong.
Ordis's name is Ordis.
I'm sorry. I don't want to name and shame. But are we seriously I mean, this is not Latham, I guess it's slightly varied, but like it's still... Come on. I switched regions to specifically avoid Slam Kongs.
supernaturally enabled air support that will boost the height of your gallant leaps. Enjoy! The capsule is ready. Onward
Oh.
and then upward.
Nicely done, Titania. Yeah, I
Those
guess this
sister
is kind
beacons
of
are
an
meant for the
open
Corpus troops to call
mission.
in
Like,
backup.
you know, you do want to be flying
Starting
around. So,
elevator ascension
yeah,
and-
you know what? I'll be forgiving.
They have cut the power. Otis is afraid you will have to power it manually. Look for ionic charges.
Mag is really fun for this, though. I think. Because you're just gonna pull them onto the elevator. Or that apparently. Bro? Original. Yeah, we're in OCE. You're telling me the slop has gone to OCE? Come on.
One less order.
Mr. Granum, you were once a reasonable man. Let Jade rest. Her modes are not yours to exploit.
Jade fulfilled her purpose. She provided an heir. In doing so, she died. What further closure can your actions possibly bring her? It is sentimentality, and as such, weakness.
Oh, you got the speed one, alright. Ooh. That item star. Item, as Maru says. Okay, we got a Kuva Lich somewhere. Kuva Lich is on-call Kuva Lich is acceptable. I'm misjudgmental of that. Slam Kong, however, disapprove.
Don't you tell me you love me. I don't care how bad you want to live.
This is your last chance to avert failure, troops. Grasp it.
Yeah, Kuva Dragoon Kuva Lich? Sure. Sure. Yeah, why not? You have sins to confess to. Okay, Zara on-call crew. I say, I mean, look, I've got a tenant envoy on-call crew. Oh, that's also because they ADS, so it aims the rocket, so it's kind of cool. It's one of those things which I'm like forgiving about sometimes. The sometimes would be if I'm messing with weapons and an acolyte appears and I just cannot, for whatever reason, beat that beat with the with my weapons, the acolyte. Right. The other is the final terminal of mobile defense, so that I can search for whatchamacallit, for the extraction. So it can be used, but when it's just there to be like, oh, just gonna get rid of all the enemies so I don't have to play the game. No. No. Bad. Figure who else might be really fun in Ascension. I think Mag is probably the best. Citrine's also good because Prismatic Gem like follows you now with Prismatic Companion. I don't think we had that last time. That's pretty nice.
Ordis applauds your
extremely risky
bold decision to collect volatile motes despite Pathos Granum's relentless greed for them. Surely you will dispatch his
overwhelming forces
and escort her motes out of this cave. From there, Ordis will commit them to the sun.
Cephalon, I know who you are. Well, were. Do you think you are helping Jade? Preserving her honor? Her dignity? The Oracle used her like they used you. A pantomime of justice and truth. She could have been a force of something greater. She still can, as a weapon of my righteous desire.
Does polarize restore the defense target shield?
Beam of jade light after another.
Does
You do not even realize it. You sound exactly like one of them. The capsule is ready for transport to the surface.
Oh, I love that one too.
Ordis
So
has
you
preemptively
sound
supplied you with
exactly
unique air
just
support.
like
You will
that.
be able to jump higher. Have fun.
On-call is definitely the
Triggering one sister beacon may be overlooked, but tripping all three of them will undoubtedly be seen as provocation.
do it.
What? The elevator's power lines have been severed? You'll have to supply power manually. Find ionic charges scattered about.
We got a
You do
Bavuna
not
Prime,
want
we
to
got
take
a
the stairs.
Mesa Prime, we got a Mag Prime, that's me. fancy bottle. There we go. I really do like the the jump boost that they give you in this. Really quite something. It does take a little getting used to, but overall an incredibly fun feature. We have found all three sister beacons. Very nice. More notes, and I think they dropped the arcane as well. Look up your artist reaction images. Oh my gosh, yeah.
You will not succeed in this venture. Leave now while your losses are minimal.
This will not do, Warden. You are causing me considerable inconvenience. Which of your many precepts has gone awry? Would you like me to arrange a realignment purge? Some time in the photonic baths would do your venerable systems good.
All in all, Pavos and Orders arguing does boil down to two old men having a disagreement. But in that same way, the power of two old men fighting creates for a pretty compelling story, so can't complain there. Hello, Faith Girl Cell. Whose name is now technically, I think, outdated, I think, because I believe she changed her handle. I speak as if I don't actively follow her and know that she did in fact change her handle, but you know. Everyone's just camping. The inevitable.
It's no coward. I'll give it that.
Troops,
We got
the
Mesa,
enemy
we
is
got
attempting to extract. Failure to stop them will incur my extreme displeasure.
what do we got? We got a little Caliban looking Mesa right here. I thought Mesa's another fun one because you can kind of sit on the board on the elevator and just kind of around. Oh hey, look at that! Another good thing about this operation is if you don't have the semi-cannonade mods yet, this is a perfect time because you're gonna get all the event stuff while also getting the cannonade mods, and the cannonade mods are incredibly handy. Now if we look here, right? I'm using semi shotgun. Semi shotgun cannonade. 240% damage and does extra punch through. Right? Now if we look at point blank, base point blank is 90%. And prime point blank is 165. It is better than primed point
Service
blank.
job weapons myself.
The only thing it does differently is it locks your fire rate and only can be used on semi weapons. But that in itself isn't that bad because you can. If you're happy with the base fire rate of a semi weapon,
All that is left of her is the moat in this cave.
sometimes if you wanted to stay that way, even in a public mission with like a vault or a wisp, you still want it to be the same fire rate. This is perfect for you. Also, you can offset stuff like critical delay with this, or critical deceleration.
Told your story on alley walls.
So you no longer have the penalty. Oh, we got Dante on the team. Cool.
Legacy wasted. Troops, dismantle this puny operation and retrieve the volatile moats for the Eximus project.
The man you refer to is dead, but Orders is sure he would also have told you, tang, 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 far out of our way.
I love that one. Out of our way.
Sending air supports to help you jump higher. Fantastic! The capsule is full of moats. Now we can escort it up the elevator. Willfully triggering those sister beacons? Orders fears his operator is looking for trouble. What?
Look at that.
Power lines have been severed.
Mission's barely started and we already
We'll have to
have
supply
3 out of
power
3 sister
manually.
beacons.
Find ionic charges.
We
scattered
are
about.
a
You
vapor
do
trail,
not want
as
to
they
take the
say.
stairs.
That's rather what little dot says. Yeah, I have arcane circumvent on? Oh, okay. Wait, oh, maybe that's why I kept having overshield. I was like, I don't know, polarize isn't good overshield. How am I doing that? Might have been arcane circumvent. Maybe I'm also using an augur mod. I don't remember my exact build. Plus with Triumph buffing, is Triumph keeping my hound alive, we will be seeing a few instances of the room just suddenly looking a lot emptier. I wonder if they're using the same enemy recycler mechanics in this
A
mission
man
now.
who has known
Because I don't
starvation in his youth will never tolerate waste. Be warned, I will not let Jade's legacy be squandered, nor that of Orden Karis.
Ordis fears you are wasting your breath, Mr. Granum.
Yeah. Because I don't actually remember. Well, I don't actually know when the change happened. I don't know if it's a Parita patch thing or whether it actually happened a while before that, where they started to teleport faraway enemies closer to the players. Wait a minute. Oh, Blood Altar attaches to the because it's on the floor. Right. Oh. Okay, that's good to know. Probably Parika? I would assume so as well.
Your rage is fire, and that fire is gonna take you.
Corpus, the enemy is on their way to extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
So this time we managed to get a town on strike on. Not that we really needed it, but you know, gotta be Parita. But honestly, you never felt the change. Well, I mean, it's supposed to be a back end thing, you know, like, cause with Parita Rebellion, the idea was that as you're running around, you always have enemies, so you don't hit enemy cap, first of all. Even I say that line when it comes up, right? But yeah, no, like, you're not really meant to feel it. It's just one of those things where, like, you may or may not notice it. But yeah, like when you're moving from mission to mission, well, not mission, but from objective to objective in inside the Purita Rebellion, you have situations where, for example, if you're playing Saren, right, I found, right, with my spores, suddenly an enemy that I, moved away from was now this target with spores was in front of me, like a tile, like a few in front of me, running up to me. So I'm not really sure when it happened, but it's a very, very handy way, I would say, of reducing sort of the workload. Oh, one more hour until our second year rally prime.
Hello, Hell Knight. How's the peristalsis?
That one would just have full armor shards. This is my mag Archon setup, and it's really not anything. Yeah, energize and circumvent. Circumvent's just to stay alive. Energize, you know why? Primary direction is, I think, mostly for the shield gate. Yeah, because then we get the 4.5. Because I think she kind of like crowd controls too much.
You have remembered well how the Tenno arm themselves.
I think she crowd controls a bit too much to really have survive on adaptation. Stella afforded. Oh, you'll come back in an hour? Alright. I should still be here in an hour-ish. Yeah, we have 45. We have 45 Stella. We are definitely really going. We're definitely yeah. But I'll see us have a quick. It's nice to see you. Even if you are apparently only here for yearly, and you know, I can't really blame you for that.
That voice. I remember a certain inspirational man. A hero to the Tenno, for he too slaughtered Oregon at a ceremony in his own honor. Tell me, does any memory of that valiant man
Oh yeah,
still
Polarized
reside in
does give
shallow,
shields
glossy
to
brain?
the mode collector.
Mr.
That's really
Runner.
handy.
Otis does not know what you are babbling about.
Yeah, my dog just destroyed
the
them,
capsule is full
so
of motes. Now we can escort it up the
we'll
elevator.
never find out if Blood Altar does
Sending air
anything.
support to help
To
you
them.
jump higher.
An honorable lurker, I appreciate that. I appreciate lurkers. Never be afraid to chat when you want to talk, but I appreciate you also just
Otis fears they have
chilling
cut
out,
power to the
being
elevator.
around.
Find ionic charges nearby.
Sometimes when I'm
Or else
hanging
you
out
will
with
be going
friends, I'm also
nowhere.
kind of lurking in the VC. Like, I'm not really speaking, but I just enjoy the presence. So I get you.
Operator, those sister beacons are for the Corpus to use in emergencies. Are you issuing a challenge?
Webbed Embrace is also a pretty cool ability to have here. Though I'm not really sure about how. Who knows, right? If it makes you happy. I see the Arcane Death Orb also attaches. Very handy. Where is Lord Lowell? for a poly to go down. Especially when I believe I believe that's a maxed out mirror image. That's self-portrait, sorry.
Mr. Granum, you were once a reasonable man. Let Jade rest. Her modes are not yours to exploit.
Jade fulfilled her purpose. She provided an heir. In doing so, she died. What further closure can your
It's very
action
interesting,
possibly
you know,
bring?
that she fulfilled
It
her
is
purpose, she provided
sentimentality,
an heir.
and as such, weakness.
Now, isn't that a bit,
Corpus reinforcements.
isn't that
Inbound
rather
to your
actually
position.
reductive? Dare I say. Okay, conduit key. Look, conduit keys are carried by high-ranking marketing marks, which I don't think there are any of them over here. So, I'm not sure why we needed that folly, but thank you. Northern Carriage Showdown get animated? Oh, that would be something. Oh my goodness. I mean, we already have the codex entry and all that, so who knows. Unexpected the fact that works. Oh, it's in like the Arc and Death Orb, I guess? So why is there this like this gray bar? Must be a lighting error. It looks like there's
Get
a
ready to make the biggest mistake of your career.
This is your last chance to avert failure, troops. Grasp it.
It's kind of funny how Mag's bubble is like. I know there's a lot of like, oh, you know, her bubble, you know, it's like super high damage, everything. Like, damage is one thing. The ability to just put everyone in one place and all their bullets is so nice. Also, is that a Jade themed? I think that is a. I think they are trying to get a bit Jadey up in there.
You did it.
Oh,
Now,
what triggered the
bring the
streamer
volatile to
gimmick?
me. I wonder
Folly spawned in a conduit key. First key, right? Find a matching conduit. Oh, elementalist mods are here as well. Right, I forgot about that. Elementalist mods are probably one of the best substitutes for Bane mods if you don't want to bother with those. So that's really, really handy. We got a Harmony blueprint as well. Yeah, because usually Bane mods can be quite annoying to swap around and everything. Elementalist mods aren't exactly the same multiplier, but they are a multiplier, and especially if you're dealing elemental damage with your weapon, it's very, very much recommended. Maybe let's try Nautilus Prime. Give you the Volcat, and let's see. What we got? Aerial Bond, fascinating. Duplex. manifold cordon vacuum.
Operator, Ordis wonders.
Oh wait, no,
what are you
Nautilus.
thinking
Oh, well, I guess you could talk to somebody else. Okay. Let's see if they fixed the Marolina clipping. Oh wait, I'm using primer. I'm using fortifier. Cyclone. This could pose an issue. Or I could just simply win.
Cephalon, I know who you are. Well,
Cephalon.
do you think you are helping Jade? Preserving her honor? Her dignity? The Oracle used her like they used you. A pantomime of justice and truth. She could have been a force of something greater. She still can, as a weapon of my righteous desire. The free hand of the market made freer, one smoldering beam of jade light after another.
Funny, you do not even realize it. You sound exactly like one of them. Ordis has preemptively supplied
I know
you
who
with
you
unique
are.
air support. You will be able to jump higher. Have fun. The capsule is ready for transport to the surface.
Idiots. Did you not have the sense to flee?
Hello, Rose.
Operator, those beacons are set up to summon a sister of Parvos. If we meddle with them, she is certain to arrive. Ordis fears they have cut power to the elevator. Find ionic charges nearby, or else we will be going nowhere.
Wait, can I not cast on? Uh-oh. Oh, my 100 thing. Okay. Well, it might be the 100 thing, I don't know. Anyways, wrong Cyclone build. We will make do.
Was to run.
I think just some of these surfaces are not, Riptide-able. Rose and Parvos. That would be... It's a very empty mission. I'm not sure if there being two Uriels has just made the entire lobby empty or what, but like where the enemies at?
Mr. Granum, you will not succeed in this venture. Leave now, while your losses are minimal.
Anyways, I don't think Marolina's getting stuck in the elevator, like in the floor.
Considerable inconvenience. Which of your many precepts has gone awry? Would you like me to arrange a realignment purge? Some time in the photonic baths would do your venerable systems good.
I mean, that is a name for a robot, I suppose.
You have failed your
I'm
betters.
just trying to figure if Missile Jammer is all. Yep, is the one who named their helm that. It's just it's on brand. I feel for somebody with that naming convention. Yeah, I feel like the moment they brimstone, it's like, okay, well, where are the enemies, huh? where they go, huh? Oh, gee, what a mystery. Also, I don't know why they put the boosted charges there. Boosted charges have a stacking duration. You don't have to. You don't have to wait till one runs out. You can stack. They stack.
Now you keep those tickle sticks of yours where I can see them. And maybe this doesn't end with me having to spread you out like a map.
Corpus, the enemy is on their way to extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
Corpus. I think the fact that somehow everyone in the Star Chart has each other in a big Discord call, I think that fact just enables so many things in such a good way, because like everyone can just yap and yell at each other and they can never hurt one another. So like
You are home free. I have a command post on Miranda Relay. Bring the volatile modes there.
like they can't hurt one another. They just have to yell at one another instead, and that is really fun. So yes, Roth and Parvos. Oh boy, I would be very fascinated to see where that goes.
On this cold and lonely eve, spare a thought for tractor jockeys, rail agents, and lone travelers making their way.
Because I feel like they have similar bloodthirst, but they're on different sides. But would one try to recruit the other? I don't know. Ooh, a ribbon transmuter, okay. A cipher, rather. And then next is a Warframe slot.
Ordis applauds your
Extremely risky.
bold decision to collect volatile modes despite Pathos Granum's relentless greed for them.
Oh,
Surely
there's a vault.
we'll dispatch his
Oh gosh, there's a vault and there's a wisp.
escort
Are
her
you
modes out
kidding
of
me?
this cave. From there,
It's not a bad thing. These are not bad teammates to have.
The beast of bones.
It's just
They made ballads
there's
of
a lot of
you.
fire rate.
Shadow figures told your story on alley walls. Children sat agog to listen. A legacy wasted. Troops, dismantle
Agog
this
is such a
puny
fun
operation
word.
and retrieve the
such a
volatile motes
gog.
for the Eximus project.
So, is that a Zar site? And if so, dishonor upon your
But
family.
Ordis is sure he would also have told you, tag, far out of our way.
It is a Zar site. It's looking like this stream is just dissing people's builds. Okay, so the Uriels are fine. The Uriels are fine.
The elevator. Sending air supports to help you jump higher.
Like the Uriels, they make sense. Titania, I see the vision.
Otis fears they have cut power to the elevator. Find ionic charges nearby, or else we will be going nowhere.
Right, but the Slam Kong, like, Wukong is not a bad idea, but Slam Kong is dishonorable.
And you will have to fight a sister of Parvo.
So trigger them.
And then Zarsite, like, come on. Zarsite is one of those things you bring to, like...
Inbound. Full of
Corpses.
corpus.
Full of corpses. It's one of the things you bring to, like, that one survival node, to farm XP for. Like, to help other people farm XP. Yeah, it's gonna be really hard not to reload when you have 1 billion fire rate. Someday you'll find the Fable for your rally team. Oh, that will be a glorious day. I can tell you that much. People who have actual taste. Oh, that'll be something. Yes, I dismounted.
You will not succeed in this venture. Leave
yes,
now,
it was on purpose.
while your losses are minimal.
This will not do, Warden. You are causing me considerable inconvenience. Which of your many precepts has gone awry? Would you like me to arrange a realignment purge? Some time in the photonic bath would do your venerable systems good.
I do think there's a slight lighting glitch going on though, which does become very interesting because it kind of shows you the segments. But like, you see this gray band, I don't remember that being something that should be done. I don't think it's meant to happen. Yeah. Monkey paws, it's all loyal Mary. Oh, I would actually commit crimes. I would have some very stern words if people were running, if I was in a team and everyone else was running loyal Merrily. I would have some strong words, is what I would say. Your squad has a chroma? Yo, nice. Yeah, good frames to have. Chroma, Citrine, Yareli. It's your average quote. He said the thing! He said the thing! That's crazy. I thought it'd be Dubers there.
Don't you tell me you love me! I don't care how bad you want to live!
the Nautilus pulls her around,
enemy
which is kind of
is
funny.
on their way to extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
See, Marilina Guardian, I'm in control of that. But like Wisp and Volt Speed, I'm like, whoa, you know, like there goes all my ammo. No, that's ethical, yeah. This is another good one to have. Trinity is always good to have. Oberon. Oberon's good. Depending on the mission, Vauban is really, really nice to have as well. Limbo depends. You really, unfortunately, you do need a good, like a knowledgeable Limbo player. Either like a knowledgeable Limbo player or a conscientious one. Like, even if you're not a pro at Limbo, if you kind of know what you're doing, enough to not disrupt others, I think you're still fine. Okay, let's switch things up a bit, shall we?
Who have we got on the line?
Nightmare missions,
Oh, yeah.
and then it's just hunting and
Yeah.
fishing. Oh, these are the volatile alerts. Eh. See what we got. We got Nightmare Timer. Oh, these are easy. Limb Bible plug. Oh my goodness. I mean, I mentioned it last stream, but Limb Bible is just one of those things where it's like the intentions were good, and it's good that it got popular. But I don't know how many people actually took it to heart.
There is a large platoon of Grenier Marines stationed here.
I have doubts.
Leave no one standing.
How many people just put it on, played it in the background, and really listen to it? I don't know. But also, the thing about Limbo is you really do have to play him yourself to catch what's going on, I feel. The Limb Bible is a great place to start, but you have to play Limbo and like mess around solo before you can really grasp like the rift, in my opinion.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Okikar is such a comfy weapon. It is a little misunderstood, I think. But it is a comfy weapon. Not misunderstood.
Subject found. Moderate
In like people don't know how to use it necessarily, but I think it is seen as insane and powerful, but it's actually just it's actually quite high investment. to keep it up to. Oh, wait, where'd you go? Kuva Ogress. I can't remember if the Kuva Ogress. Huh. Maybe we have not maxed out the Kuva Ogress.
Subject secured. Removing from battlefield. Peas porridge craft.
Peas porridge, hot peas porridge, cold peas porridge in the pot, 9 days old. I don't know what the Kuva lady was saying, but that's what it sounded like to me, so that's what I'm saying in response. Surprise lich stream? Yeah, suddenly we're hunting liches. Let's do the nightmares first, and then let's just scratch out the night wave, shall we? Also, it's kind of criminal the fact that this week's 1999 calendar has like a potato blueprint right at the end. And like, there's multiple like, oh, it's just like a formal blueprint kind of thing. Which, you know, it's not a bad thing, but it's just, you know, I wish they had like a built Exilus adapter, you know, that kind of thing. You know, I turned off enemy highlights for Captura purposes, but maybe I should turn it back on. Fortitude. I used to run Fortitude with Sure-Footed back before I primed Sure-Footed, if I was on a frame where I just really could not be bothered. Of course, you could just have Uneru, but this was for genuinely when I just could not be bothered.
Flame had its way with me by the mocking flicker of firelight, undid me, remade me, and now I come a-calling.
What a poetic fellow. Then I'm going to have to kill him anyways. How's my Ogress? My Ogress is 42%. So this guy's Ogress is 41. Defiled? Oh, yeah, 3 defiled.
Well put together, operator. Now get out there and
cut down
and make the Lotus proud.
Who have we got on the line? Oh yeah, I don't have a line.
This one's not that difficult, I don't think. Especially with Ibarra. This one may take a little bit unless we have the right bait.
Let's check what's next.
Also buy Steel Meridian stuff. What do we want? Ooh, tomorrow we could get the stencil. I don't know if I really want the stencil for Steel Meridian. Let's buy a singular relic. There we go. Not the one we're looking for, but who's to complain?
With these, you may punish our enemies.
And then Asita Acta. That's kind of cool. There's also the Veil's Binding. Tarot. And then there's the Red Veil Sanctum. Those are the armor set. And Hunhouse Chamber. Red Veil really does get all the cool stuff, huh? Let's get to see Warframe. Do something simple, like a capture mission.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting.
Why is it so far away? Your target is in Narnia.
Target located. Bring them in. Scans indicate our target is in the vicinity. Find them. Excellent work. We'll interrogate the captive back at base. Your part is done here, Tenno.
I wonder if they'll ever make like Steel Path Nightmare. I don't know if I have enough look scrolls for the next to craft another those, you know, those bottles for the Silver Grove. I don't actually know if it needs a look scroll, but I feel like one of them probably does.
Complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
What are those things called? Apothecs. Yeah.
I know where you are, floating in your little ship. But I wait, never see me coming.
You never say you coming. No shield. You're my shield. Oh wait, no, nobody's gonna get that.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations
who
is
is
here.
that?
Find them and capture them.
It's from not Lair of Mercilok.
You found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
I haven't done that dungeon in forever. Elder Scrolls Online. Bottles that won't give me
Mission
burn
complete.
card.
The captive has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
Not Ruins of Mazatlan, not Lair of Marsalok. It's what's her name? I can't remember. There's this dungeon in Elder Scrolls Online. No, it's not Peak of something, is it?
Great work. I am pleased with your performance.
Something's Peak? Wait. Scale Collar Peak. Scale Collar Peak. Yeah, at least I remember it was a peak. Yeah, and then Zan the Scale Collar. Steel Path Nightmare, Sortie, Sanctuary Onslaught, Railjack. Woohoo. Okay, so I don't think. Okay, so I think Elite Sanctuary Onslaught is fine enough. Because it is meant to be a sort of ramping, destroy everything kind of thing. But Steel Path Nightmares could be fun. And I think Sorties are also still okay, just keeping their current state. Steel Path Railjack is going to be a tough one to balance. So I understand them not doing it. Like, it would be nice to have it so that, like, you scale with Steel Path, but they'll have to make it so that the ships still don't, like, the ships. And I think that's one thing. It's like, I think when the team at DE thinks Steel Path Railjack, they think Railjack itself is Steel Path, and not the little dudes on the ships are Steel Path.
3 milliseconds when he realized
I
that
don't
each time
think
he cleans
the
something,
ships
makes
should
something else
become
dirty.
Steel Path.
There I go again.
But I think the people on it should. Europa Assassination. I don't remember who's there, so we'll find out. Oh, the raptor. So quiet.
I thought we had seen the last of this dreaded Raptor project, but now the Corpus have escalated their interest and investments. We need to shut them down for good. The new Raptor production facility appears to be entirely underground. A crashed freighter on the surface has been masking its location. I fear they have developed even more deadly Raptor prototypes here. This may be difficult. The production facility is entirely automated. There is no way in without your Warframe being torn up in the assembly line.
I have never
You'll have to
seen
figure out how
that.
to destroy it from the planet's surface.
What? I was like, this ice is like a different color from the other ice. I wonder if this little bridge is gonna break, and then it did, and I'm pleased.
If the Corpus are building newer
I am very
Raptors, it's
pleased.
imperative we destroy the prototypes and their means of production.
And I've just never noticed it. It's probably one of those cases where it's happened, but I just never noticed it. I'm pleased. I was waiting for her beat, for the beat drop. Yeah.
The
She's like,
Corpus are
should I
using
say it
a
yet? Don't
gravity
say it.
conveyor system to move product up to the surface. These will be heavily shielded.
Okay, the wrong way.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I better stay focused because there's a heavy unit approaching currently. This oversized bird.
We're almost done. Stay alive and finish the mission. Take out the rest of the conveyors.
Backstory. Did you see the look in the gaming,
A devastating hit. Now finish the job.
there's this guy, I usually watch him for his Borderlands challenge vids. And he was talking about,
The Corpus financiers will regret their investments today. Now, get out of there. Heavy
like,
robotic
how much he
signature
enjoys
detected.
Warframe,
Lock
and
and
then
load.
he finally did a Warframe challenge vid, which was like a can you beat Warframe as the operator? Of course with the assumption that you are the operator from the start. And I thought that was pretty cool. And he fought the raptor, and it was like, wait a minute, I can't drop these. So you have to spawn camp them.
Target down.
Or just pray that they land in the hole. Foxes hunt birds. This is true. I'll be pouncing on them. They should have a fox frame. Because on the Okuri Tales, I don't know what Okuri means. Oh, my actions have consequences. When will you learn? When will you learn? That your actions have consequences. But yeah, Okuri Tales is from the Nine-Tailed Fox. So when are we getting a fox frame? Makes you think. So that maybe you should have clicked it. Yeah. I think it's looking the game. I can't remember. I think he's kind of cool. No, it's Spuddy Cube. Sorry, not Rhythm Gaming is the smiley guy. Like, he always sounds like he's smiling. Spuddy Cube's the very poetic but somewhat pained guy. I don't know how else to say
There will be no
it.
stopping the corpus if Zanuka is mass produced. You are here to make sure that doesn't happen.
Like, Spuddy is poetic. It's like he drops bars, but also sometimes he does talk about like mental health and everything, and it's like, oh buddy, you know, like, oh buddy, I'm glad that you are you know, open about it, and you're using it as a reason to you know, remind other people to care for themselves. But like, oh buddy, you are going through things, aren't you? And yeah, I kind of feel for him. Ooh. Semicircle last. It's usually just...
Be careful, Tenno.
Oh yeah,
Zanuka has all the power of a Warframe with a full complement of mods. It's as if you were fighting one of your own today.
Give me a moment, Lotus. I know the Zanuka project is like a bad or something, but like just 1 second, okay?
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. Heavy robotic signature detected. Lock and load.
Very important. Aren't doing anything but helping the Tenno. Right? It's why I'm here. Ooh, double C's. And then just this guy. No, he doesn't want to come out. Is he shy? Why are there two of him? Aled B, what are you doing? Oh well. Hi streamer, can you explain why sometimes when I exit operator, my Warframe gets teleported to where the operator was, and why sometimes the operator gets it more? I believe it has to do a bit with...
Oh, have you come to make a donation to my newest enterprise?
It has to do a bit with
Please report to my lab for
like, if the game can... If the game thinks that it can bring your Warframe there, like, it's very hard to, I find it hard to replicate because I'm not really sure what the exact conditions are. But sometimes, for example, like, I think in midair, like, okay, sometimes it happens in midair, right? Like, it teleports you back because it's like, it can't figure out where to put the Warframe. If you want to guarantee that your Warframe appears where your operator is, just melee transference. Because melee transference forces your Warframe to do an animation, which pushes you into which pushes the model into a state of motion in this location specifically.
Let me show you and now, let me show you the future! Sanuka! Kill!
The assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
Market forces dictate that...
The market force dictates that. I didn't even have to hit that guy.
Contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
My little goop box just kind of did it for me.
Target down. Assassination contract complete. Great work, Tenno.
Yeah, if you want to talk to me, no, if you wanna like ensure that you are where your operator is when you transference, because I'm also not fully sure.
The inbox has messages
No,
for the
not
operator.
fully sure
Anything about orders?
how it works, but I do know that if you melee, it usually, if not always, sends you where you are. 7 more minutes. That's fine.
To people's lives.
Got Warframe slot, which I know who we're spending that on.
Flash and bite. The day. It's time for Nora to say goodnight.
Okay, into the Board of Ballast we go.
Juvenile. Female. Fairly common, but lovely coloration.
So yeah, with Ivara, this is incredibly easy. I think I might go for a bird next. I thought, what duplex on? I don't know why I put that on. think this is... Oh, it is perfect.
The
Oh.
Cooperdon is misunderstood.
I thought it
They're
got
no more
aggro
savage
because
than
of
anything else.
duplex
When
bomb.
home is threatened, it possesses the means to defend. They don't even like how we taste.
Yeah, for example, like if you're moving somewhere and you want to make sure you land at where your operator was, you just do that. You're gonna miss maining Ibarra. You gotta get back on refining concentrated arrow. Concentrated. I don't know if I've ever really made a build for concentrated arrow. Maybe I should. Watch me whiff this. There we go. I whiffed that one though. That one's perfect though.
Female. A common variation. Such noble bearing. Let's get them to safety.
I really should not have duplex bond on this build. Because it does mess with the enemy's like awareness. Maybe half balling. Yeah, because this is my specifically hunting build. Or supposedly is. I'm not sure what I'm doing here. Goodness. Let's change this to Iwawa, and let's just redo this whole thing. Okay. So obviously stock just in case. Then of course we have fetch. Scavenge isn't really needed, but we can always just put it on the side. Then we got resourceful retriever for more tags. And then here it can kind of be anything. Momentous bond could be interesting just to have a way to bring it back in case it dies, but I don't think it's really needed. Seismic bond isn't that necessary because I'm not fighting. Could put pack later. I guess if I get into a tussle, having seismic bond would not hurt. And then just kind of fiber. Actually, no. Let's just put fiber and vitality. And just live more. And then just gonna put Medipet kit, but I don't think it's gonna really fit. Mecha recharge, I guess.
Manifest checks out. Carry on. Today's your lucky day, Cove. Let's us have a quiet conversation.
Yeah, Medipet kit isn't really gonna work here. Oh, we could put Tenacious and see how that goes. Except, am I on persistent? Should be an elusive. Elu. Oh, would you look at that? certain notification has appeared in the bottom of the screen. A certain oh shoot, I did not mean to do that. Hello, beautiful. So, how should we color this year, really? What are we thinking? Tell the pet to be sturdier. Yeah, what do we want to do? Do we still want a Pistolier? I think Pistolier is just going to be really fun anyways. Secondary, on hit shot, give damage. Let's see, what other things do we have for pistols? Velocity, don't really need that. Awakening is just kind of a worse. Precision. We'll go with precision. Yeah, how do we want to color our dear Yareli?
Operator, I don't think you should answer that.
A little bit of range, but we don't need a lot of range. And of course we could go with Guardian. You guys should put Surging. Because that just takes away our range altogether, but that's fine. We could put Auger Reacher for now. I also don't really need it. Let's put it. Second Yareli Primus hit the Lizette. This is true.
Saddle up.
Yeah, what color scheme should we give her?
How's the peristalsis? Good, good.
I'm gonna be the thickest Marilina on the planet. Look at her glow. So pretty. Yeah, how should we color her? What do you think? Choice is to go for axolotl color. I mean, don't axolotls have like multiple colors? We could go with a pink. There's also the gray axolotls. some very interesting kind of rose goldy.
Some fascinating choices, operator.
Yeah, you can go with this for now, yeah. And then what do we want to put on her? So we've already got the Soka Ephemera on our existing Yoreli. There's like a stink cloud. It's a bit big on her. Wire matrix. Maybe red didn't copy main colors first. Minecraft has tons of variants. I do not put two and two together. Yeah. I mean, yeah, like the pink one's the well-known one, but there's many of them. She's so small, man. Dang, if you wanna, you just really have a lot of junk on the trunk. Squirrely Pop got giving elf. I can kind of see that. Yeah, I don't think she needs a Cyan Diner. No, I think he's quite pretty, quite good, as is. You want to give her shoulders anything? I think we're good for now. You have tenacious for some reason.
Feels the presence of those she
Yay. Time to start bellying some beasts. Basilis Disancius Alverno, of course. I wonder where that one's from. Oh yeah, I don't have Norelina yet. Well, now I do.
The capsule is ready. Onward and then upward. Ordis has unilaterally enabled air support that will boost the height of your gallant leaps. Enjoy! Willfully triggering those sister beacons? Ordis fears his operator is looking for trouble. Ordis fears they have cut power to the elevator. Find ionic charges nearby, or else we will be going nowhere.
Kind of works as well, because my first Ureli is blue, so this one's pink. Then you can have a third Ureli, and she'll be white, and then we'll have a transcribed flag Ureli blue. And that wasn't actually the intention here, but why not? Why not, right? Switching Blades really is the augment of all time, like, I will say. Like, other than the compressor tech, I'm not really sure how to make it. I'm sorry. When you have Pistolera up, you just have to do this, you know.
Mr. Branham, you will not succeed in this venture. Leave now, while your losses are minimal.
This will not do, Warden. You are causing me considerable inconvenience. Which of your many precepts has gone awry? Would you like me to arrange a realignment purge? Some time in the photonic bath would do your venerable systems good.
Now when he says photonic bath, obviously zero clue what that means. Photons are light particles and all. Don't know if it's literally getting hit by beams of light akin to the jade light. But I also do wonder if it's him going like, hey, do you remember when your Orokin rulers would like send you for reformatting? That's what it sounds like. Oh, we're already here. No. Oh, hello, speed boost.
Don't you tell me you love me! I don't care how bad you want to live! Good kill!
Good kill! It's not from her.
The enemy is on their way to extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
I think it's Girly Pop. You know the have you heard of that game Don't Stop Girly Pop? I'm kind of wondering if I should get it. Because I've never played Ultra Kill, and it looks to be like Ultra Kill. Oh, I've been saying GG, that's really nice.
One down.
You did it. Now,
But,
bring the modes to me.
yeah, I'm just wondering. Maybe I should get it at some point. It looked really cool. It looked visually very, very, very loud. Oh my goodness, that's a lot of nice mods. We got Elementalist, we got Cannonade. Yeah, but, you know, I'm like, it could be fun. It could just be overwhelming, but it could be fun. Anyways, yo, we was waiting to watch a playthrough of that game. Oh. Well, if you gift it to me on Steam, I'll play it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not actually gonna beg for gifts. Also, because I don't think y'all... Only my friend, mostly it's my IRLs who have
the capsule is ready for transport to the surface.
Steam.
Sending air supports to help you jump higher.
I mean, actually, I could add you, but no, don't send me. You don't have to. I'm pretty sure it's not that expensive either. I could probably
If
just
you
get it
insist
myself.
on triggering
But
those sister beacons, Orders suggests you prepare for an extremely hostile response.
Sweet.
Starting elevator ascension and
is that pick up
they
by
have cut the power. Orders is afraid you will have to power it manually. Look for ionic charges.
I think it's interesting that because yeah, so you know how I mentioned melee transferencing, to ensure your to ensure that you end up where your operator is. If you melee transference without a melee equipped, right, on your rally, it doesn't melee, so it doesn't dismount. Okay, so the hitboxing is still a bit weird on the elevator, but I've not gotten stuck on it once, so I am at least somewhat pleased. This pet called Scrunkly. Love that.
Corposium Order? Do you recall the founding principle blazoned proudly in letters not of arrogant gold, but honest brass? None shall be slaves. We used simple robotics, not cloned labor or mind-shackled cephalons, and we do so to this day. In Corposium's name, I offer you sanctuary.
And in exchange, you turn Jade into an assembly line widget?
Never.
Wonder whether they'll... I mean, obviously there's not, like, Artist's previous voice actor, we do want to keep his stuff in. But I'm curious when we'll next really hear from him. So I feel like there's just not been a lot of newish or like Otis lines. So checking the lines of new Otis. Manipulate the narrative and become the parent. Sorry. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm doing with that.
You represent an embarrassing mistake. And what do we do with
Where
those sisters?
is it going? Well,
We
okay,
shred them.
hello? Where are we
Is your
going?
last chance to avert failure, troops. Grasp it.
Its real muscle memory was completely overwritten with melee transfers. Yeah, it is more consistent if you melee transfers, so I understand that. Like, although I do still, like, for example, if I'm using Madurai, Sling Strength is still 5 double sling and then 5. But I guess that's like a bit more specific. But like for movement wise, I usually end it off with a melee. Because also if I'm like, you know, gonna open with a slam, right? Like that is if you open with a slam, then obviously you want melee.
I have a command post on the
Why is that covered in mud
Bring
for
the
a
volatile
short
notes
bit?
there.
Anyways, max rank yearly prime, just like that. This event is amazing for that because you get so many Jade Light Eximai, and every Jade Light Eximus is another every Jade Light Eximus is like so much more affinity XP than just having straight up like normal
did you know
kills.
Cephalon
Because
Cimaris is here? Ordis was so terrified. Respectful of Cimaris once.
Oh yeah, gosh, that one. Oh, which quest was it? There was one where like Themaris was offering to take in Ordis, but was it no? Was it Octavia's anthem? I feel like it. No, it can't have been. No, it was something else. Was it the New Street? It must have been the one with Chroma. Yeah. It's got to be in Constellations. Otis had a main role in Shadows. He's practically a main character in this plotline. Yes. Oh, so that's in June, yeah? Yeah, the Chroma Quest, yeah. That was an interesting time. That was, yeah. I was right.
The operator is not working alone.
Yeah,
so
no
many
worries.
Tenno have come together to help Jade.
We need a lot of volatile modes, huh?
Tough choices. Ordis does not. This Ordinancaris fellow. Ordis feels like he too would have stood up for Jade.
Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of volatile modes. Fucking Avengers is also another good one to have. Oh, wait a minute. I have a...
Perhaps the operator needs to take another... Okay, Ordis will be here.
I love that voice line. Wait. Let me see if I can...
Do you see any... Very well. Unlike her vestigial modes. Alright, operator. Who does pop? Alright, operator. Could Ordis have saved Jade? Or perhaps the operator needs to take another trip to the depths of Uranus? To find more volatile motes, of course.
I love that voice line.
Back on the orbiter.
I love Xmas used recently. Hey everyone, cool kid here. DE has released Operation Belly of the Beast again. Yeah.
Ordis is doing his part, keeping the system free from garbage.
I can't really do his voice exactly, but he's like, hey everyone, cool kid here. DE. I think we will put this.
For so long it has just been Ordis and the now there are many, many other people.
Yeah, I think this is good. I think we just stick with equilibrium also. I don't really see a need to run anything else.
Operator,
You really do hit that YouTube voice. It is. Oh, I mean the other day, right? He had like this one stream, right, where he AFK for a bit, then he walked back in and he immediately hit the YouTube voice. Like,
Ordis applauds your
hey everybody, and it's like, oh,
decision to collect volatile notes
he
despite
just got that,
Warframe's relentless
like,
greed for them.
he got that on speed
You'll
dial.
dispatch his
This is really funny.
and escort her modes out of this cave. From there, Ordis will commit them to the sun.
Could that be your Orden Karis? I'd recognize that voice anywhere.
See, Pavos Granum is like so problematic, you know.
Corpus,
like this one event alone, he proves he's not. First of all, right, you know the whole like, oh, Jade brought an heir, so she serves her purpose, right? That's problematic. That's like that's like misogynistic. I'm pretty sure, right? Then he also dead names Ordis. If you really think about it, right? Like, Mr. Granum, it is not looking good. It is not looking good. One of these days, they're gonna post. Someone's going to release the ballast files, and well, we already know Granum's on there because of Protea, but oh boy, he's not looking good for him.
What? The elevator's power lines have been severed? You'll have to supply power
Just told me.
manually. Find ionic charges scattered about. You do not want to
Suggestion: the audio stream's bit rate is 0. Understand.
Those beacons are set up to summon a sister of Parvos. If we meddle with them, she is certain to arrive.
I haven't seen the pick a fight voice line so far today, but I like that one. It seems you do still have to jump to cast Merulina while on the elevator, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. It's not like last time where if you simply did not jump every millisecond on the Ascension elevator, you would just simply get stuck. I do not miss those missions. Those times. Oh. Throw that in.
Do you remember Corposium Orden? Do you recall the founding?
This completely turned Pavos' public opinion. The variant did nothing to his rep, but this, yeah. No. See, with the Laverian, it already showed, you know, he's a filthy capitalist, right? Whatever, right? Like, he's obviously, you know, obviously he's really focused on money. It's like it's not a good look. But this time, like this Belly of the Beast, he's like
into an assembly line widget.
actually just being offensive, you know. He's straight up discriminatory. Like, can't be having that. We already know Parvos is on the balance front. his approval is just gonna keep tanking. He just keeps this up. Alright, where are we launching our Sister of Parvos today? Okay, alright, okay. Okay. Alright.
Your last chance to avert failure, troops. Grasp it.
Also, Nova is such a smart idea. I'm pleased. Like, Nova to slow everybody down? Like, yes, that's a good idea. I like that. Oh, it looks like somebody had their Madurai thingamabob. It's a lot of jade lights.
The Runda relay awaits. There, Jade's volatile motes can be committed in the sun.
Juggle. Yeah, that sister was okay. I was gonna say that sister was bouncing on it, but you can't be saying that phrase on the internet. So, well, I just did, but
Operator, did you bring motes?
Sister of Parvos. Nothing else. Good gracious. Not about that life. Crazy stuff, right? Like, the Sister of Parvos was doing tricks right there.
That voice. I remember a certain
Is that
inspirational man.
Oh, anabolic pollination. For some reason I thought that was a stealth skill multiplier. I was confused. Gotta love anabolic pollination, as they call it. As nobody calls it.
Valiant man still reside in your
Cupid's play. Oh no.
glassy brain.
I would rather that than
Otis does not know what.
I'd rather that than any of the stuff Parvos has said though. So, you know. Although then again, I feel like VTubers have said a lot. VTubers have said a lot of freaky things. Probably not too. Not too high up there, all things considered. I've heard actually, oh gosh, what was it I saw the other day? Was it
Those sister beacons
was it
are
Bibu?
meant for the Corpus troops to call in backup. Starting
Things
elevator ascension and
can I?
They have cut the power. Otis is afraid you will have to power it manually.
I think Bibu of Hololive English requested of one of one of her teammates, her other content creators in her group. Permission to perceive the aroma of the underside. That which lies on the opposite side of the shoulder, dare I say. to personally inhale the air that exists around it. Now, again, this is what Bibu said. Koseki Bijo, not me. Okay. But I heard it and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't realize we've reached that level of like we can just be saying this. But like, okay. I guess so, huh? I'm not against it. But I was just very much surprised. I just realized saying that which lies on the other side of the shoulder is crazy work, and that I'm sure people understand, but it's still like, I don't know, it's a bit of a weird descriptor, but still. I like how there's just a low-key decoy just chilling there. Like, I appreciate there being the low-key player here. I think it's a good. I think it's good.
Mr. Granum, do you see how my operator dispatches your private army? Looks expensive. Has your desire outmatched your will?
I will not forget this, Cephalon.
Yeah. So. There's actually nothing wrong with saying armpits. I also don't know why I didn't just say that. But yeah, no. Yeah, most. At this point, the adult channel in the Discord it's just gonna be like stream context for freak stuff that I have witnessed on the internet, and you know, I don't mind that actually. Carrier Prime is down, whatever shall I do? Despite the fact that it's passive, I'm pretty sure it's active no matter— oh my gosh. My bad, Carrier Prime, I should not have slandered you. Also, I feel like there's like no enemies, unless it's just a Uriel thing, like every time you bring Uriel. Oh, it's doing it again. Every time you bring Uriel, the game is like, sorry, what? Was there enemies? No, go for gore, and then that's it. I guess also depends on like how you build, because if you have like a high duration, high duration, high range, maybe it's also like incredibly wonky. You can kind of see like the like Marilina model like starting the clip, but it seems to not break the mess with the hitbox too badly, so it should be fine.
Gormless mass of metallized flesh that follows me around everywhere. You two have a lot in common.
I love that line as well. So
this is your last chance to avert failure, troops.
My Gormless pile of metallized flesh that follows me around everywhere. You two have a lot in common. Also, I'm pretty sure Arcane Precision is additive with Helmet Strike and all that, and like Cascadia Flare, but it is still more damage, so I am gonna keep it. It happened? What happened? Oh, the clipping, yeah. I mean, it only happened once and we've been running a few times, so I think it's still better than nothing. It's still pretty good, all things considered. The fact that they even fixed it, I'm quite pleased.
Bring the volatile modes there.
Oh, not yet max rank. How did we get to the talk about armpits? Oh yeah, cause they're talking about the fact that mainstream, like bigger VTubers are being all freaky.
All that is left of her is the moat in this cave.
Another bug was worked on pretty well, so on a hot fix. Yeah.
And more.
It's very heartening to see the fact that they actually, try, actually work on these things. They don't just go like, huh? Okay. No. Because Warframe's like business model in that sense is very fascinating, in that I think a lot of their value is in the trust that they have. And trust is intangible, but it is also undeniable in that sense that there is a trust with the player base that they have built up over the years, and it has become something that, like,
You do not even realize it. You
it becomes
sound
very,
exactly
very
like
valuable.
one of them. Sending air supports to help you jump higher. The capsule is ready for transport
And
to the surface.
so when it comes to fixing bugs like this, it is one of those things where, like, it's like, oh, they don't have to bother with it so much. It's not like it affects something that people are like actively paying for, but it is still.
Odysseus is afraid you will have to power it manually.
It is still something they do because it maintains player base trust, and of course, I guess if we wanna not be cynical about it, it is also just a nice thing, good thing to do, to make the game accessible to more builds and stuff. This is just very nice. Life wasn't the same after that Uma Musume GIF. Okay, if we want to trace the whole, like, pit freak, like, phenomenon, now, I don't really know where it would have first put Gravy. The Icarius's blast radius is huge. I don't really know where the start of it would be, but I know a decent spike actually was from, if you know Yelan from Genshin Impact, because her pose in her promotional art has her arm raised, and it was like the first character in Genshin to be marketed and have a lot of people focused on the armpit. And I think that was very fascinating in how that kind of affected perceptions of it. And it's also just very interesting how it's like feet, it's like, it's not a conventional or inherently like private area, but it is, when you love somebody, you love all of them, right? So So it kind of checks out. It kind of works. You've seen it. You've seen. Oh, I mean, Yelan is. You know, that is just like her promotional art. Like, it's not anything hidden. So I think it came all the way from there. Now, actually, before the Bakushin GIF, Hita-san Black actually had quite a lot of art in that vein. Now, if you want to dig further back, Reimu from Toho was also, I believe, quite popular for that, because she does have a sleeveless outfit. The question then is, like, is Reimu the earliest instance that, like, in the mainstream eye, so to speak? I'm not sure. And yes, I've seen all of these things. Yeah. Is what I'll say to that. Yeah. I just don't know where it started. There's also the Wii Sports, right? Was it Wii Sports? I can't remember.
Auxiliary elevator inbound. Full
Corpses. Corpus. This runs deep. It does run deep. Deep into the pits, one may say. But yeah, there is history. There is history. So I don't know.
There you are. There's my cheeky sweetie.
Corpus. The enemy is on their
I
way
don't
to
know.
extraction. Does that seem like a satisfactory outcome to you?
Not poke the Toho circle with a stick yet. You know, I've only played one Toho game. It's tough. I'll say that much. Oh gosh. Skybox. When will they raise the skybox on this thing? But yeah. I mean, the characters, you know, the characters are cute, the art's nice, and I think the Fumos are like a cultural icon in some ways.
The Runda relay awaits.
So I think it's yeah. If I wanted to put Arcane Hotshot on Loyal Marolina, what subsume to apply heat would I recommend? I think let's test this out right now. Because the other option would be like Elemental Ward, which I'm not sure if you'd really want to do that. And also the 10% status chance is kind of weird. You could go Thermal Sunder, but then also Sunder, does it do constant heat drops? Let's also test this out, shall we? Once I'm done feeding the mouse in the wall. Sorry, I had to do that. Then let's put hot shot here as well. Let's unequip our pet and let's go into the simulacrum. Does Helmet have googly eyes? Why doesn't yours have googly eyes, huh? Think about that. Wait, why am I going to Terminus? I'm gonna go learn the relay. I believe those are Granum crowns. Ripper's Whale and Fireball, they're better at heat than Elemental Ward. Okay, when the Chroma Gamer says, when the Chroma himself says don't use the Chroma Subsume, that tells you something, I think. Anyways. So does it apply constant heat? Not. Wait, no. Hold on. 24. Stays at 24. So it doesn't apply. Oh, it just maintains the heat status. Oh, or rather, there's an initial heat. Okay. So Thermal Sunder, not quite. What about Neutron Star? And how many do you even have? You have. Let's put some duration on you. Does heat from a pet proc hotshot? That's a good question. Okay, so already Neutron Star. My goodness, that's a lot of heat. Okay. So Neutron Star definitely works. Does Companion Heat do things? Tazicore, no, Tazicore does not. Volcax, I think, has Blast. It also has heat. Sure, why not? It does. Oh, there we go. So there's another option. So you could use Neutron Star, or you can have a companion with Manifold Bond, triggering your heat. Which means, I believe, yep, that works. So you can have Manifold Bond on your pet to proc Hotshot, which will mean that you don't need to run Neutron Star. Neutron Star, I believe, is multiplicative damage reduction with your with Marilina, so it can also be nice for a little bit more tanking, but it's up to you. So yeah, there's your options. Oh. Wait. Interesting. So, hold on. Let's say this one's like that, right? Right. Now, if we change this to this, and then we swap Yoreli's. Oh. Interesting. Your pets are not very good at surviving. Oh. You should post your pet builds in the Discord, and then we can like give you feedback, and then we can work on them. Cause definitely survivability is a bit of an issue when it comes to the pets, but once you have that down, I mean you're set, you know. Alright, because pet damage in its current state is very strong.
A new connection.
I don't know why the misses.
Ordis loves it.
But yeah, I think it's gonna be it for me for today. Oh yeah, I think that's a pretty good color trace. Okay, yeah, it's gonna be it from me for today for stream. Yeah, you can chat about your builds in the Discord, and you can work on them there. And other than that, yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. Yeah. So, the usual, just be good to yourselves. Stay hydrated. I'll see y'all in the future. Maybe later this week. Don't know if I'll be playing more Enfield or what, but well, we'll see. But yeah. I'll screenshot next time you're on. Yeah, okay, good. Alright then, yeah, that's all. Yeah. Bye! Yeah, hopefully later this week we can. I do know I am, on Saturday, I'll be out. I'll be, hanging out with my friends. So, maybe Friday? Thursday, Friday? We'll see. Yeah. I'll be cosplaying Homestuck. Yeah. Alright, I'll see y'all.